Guys, there are good deals to be had.
Those little shoes or boots.
My turn.
Woo. Hey friends, we are finally back on the project. What you're seeing here is I am taking out that strip of carpet that is running down the middle of the camper, and I am cleaning up the staples that are under it. Some of the areas were a little bit difficult to get those staples up, but I tested the part in front of the couch right there. I looked at that before I ever started taking this carpet out, and I could see when I pulled back on that carpet, I could see the linoleum under that. So that gave me the 100% confidence, and also knowing how these RVs and many manufactured homes, things like that, they go in and they actually lay down the linoleum in the areas where they know they're having linoleum, and it doesn't matter the floor plan on many of them. So anyway, I had complete confidence that that linoleum ran under the entire strip of carpet. Now, if I had come into a problem, we already knew that we had planned on putting down new flooring for this camper, but I was hoping for the best, and keep watching to see if it panned out, or if I got into trouble with having some trashed linoleum there. But anyway, it's not super hard. Hey y'all, Future Michelle here. We have a disclaimer that we want to share with you. Since filming this video pertaining to the carpet in front of the slide out, we have learned a little more about taking that carpet out. There is something called like glider or a slide out feet, a slide out shoe, slide out boot, something in there that it rides along that carpet. So when that slide out goes in and out, basically it has to transfer its weight, when it is out, as opposed to when it slides in for traveling. That boot, that shoe, that slide out shoe, is going to be specifically probably put in there based on whether it is sliding on carpet or whether it is sliding on a hard surface like vinyl or a vinyl wood or even wood. Since our slide that we took out the carpet in front of that slide, the boots that are under that slide are made for carpet. We now have vinyl under that slide. Y'all are going to hear Coco. Now that we have vinyl on there, that little boot or that little glider shoe, slide out shoe, is probably a hard plastic, possibly even with a screw or two that is holding it on. We have noticed, we have slid that we have put that slider, that we have run that slide in and out several times since you are seeing this video, and we have noticed in one tiny spot there is a little bit of rubbing, like the vinyl flooring is scratched a little bit. Now, I can notice it because I looked for it, and it's not visible to just anybody walking in the camper right now. We need to look at, if we don't want it to get worse, we need to look at somehow being able to get more carpet onto that little glider slide boot shoe. I'm going to call it a slide out shoe. If it had some carpet attached to it, because when it slides, when it's closed, that slide out is resting in your floor, on the floor of your camper. So however far out it comes, it's resting on that, and that's where it's making, I guess during traveling, it's rubbing just a little bit. Now, when it's parked and you slide that camper, that slide out, and you run it to the out position, the weight transfers, and then it's kind of cantilevered, you know, on those beams that are holding it. So the frame is holding that weight. It's when you bring that slide out, when you retract it, you close it up for traveling, those little shoes or boots is where the weight is resting for that slide out until you get parked and you run them back out. So this is what we've learned since then. We have a high chance of having marks, you know, those little shoes and boots, because they're not made, our boots that are on our slide out, our shoes that are on that slide out, were put in there based on having carpet under it. So now that we have taken the carpet out, it has the possibility, and looks like it's already started on one corner where more weight is resting for it to make marks. And sometimes it drags as it goes in and out. So basically, we are aware of this now. So for us to be passing along this information, we want you guys to know that that is a possibility. If you have carpet down in front of your slides and you want that out, especially if you have a newer camper or nice camper, you just don't want to mess with any future or possible issues, then I would suggest taking it to an RV repair place. So maybe they can change those slider shoes to if you're going from carpet to hard flooring in front of your slide out. If you're going from carpet to carpet, I don't think there's any problem. I just know they said, you know, what we've seen and experienced is, boy, you need it tacked down really good. You need it screwed and stapled and everything else, because the weight of that slide out going in and out there's a lot of weight there, and it's pulling. So you don't want to risk that carpet getting balled up, not being secured good, and over time that slide out starts moving that carpet, because it'll get balled up and it will cause all kinds of problems. Anything if you get under that slide out, if something gets stuck under that slide out. So that is our disclaimer. Wanted to add that in here, and just so you know, we don't ever want to pass along bad information. If we know, you know, and we're certainly not experts on anything. We are just DIYers, and we usually just jump in there and get to going. And sometimes I'm ripping things out before I fully understand all the mechanisms that's going along with it. So I just wanted to make sure everybody else knows that, and you're prepared for that, especially if you've got a nicer new RV. So back to the video and the old Michelle who is ripping out the carpet. It just takes, it does take elbow grease. It takes some tools to, you know, get some leverage in those places. And back here in this corner, I did take a few screws out because that slide, there was a trim, a metal trim piece that actually that sealed the carpet and the flooring. and that slide runs up over it. Now here I just have a good set of kind of like wide mouth pliers, an all-purpose good handy plier and wire cutter type, and that worked great for getting a good tight grip on those edges right there. So, and it helped being able to get it out from under that. Now, it is tricky getting it out of these corners, and I had to use a little box knife and a lot of pull trying to get that undone. But you can see the carpet. It's just old tan carpet, and there would have been no way to get that carpet clean enough after 20 years. If any of y'all have ever redone flooring in a camper or taken up carpeting or anything like that, let us know.
That looks nasty.
Drop it in the comments and tell us your experience.
Is she handy to have around or what? She's working like a dog.
That's what carpet will do. Okay. Then we just have to worry about getting this stinking little piece out of the corner. Oh,
That's where I come in.
I forgot that. I might let you take over this part. Except for I've got the gloves on.
Yep.
My gloves won't fit you.
Nope. My turn.
Woo!
Junk.
20 pounds carpet, 40 pounds dirt.
Yeah.
Yeah. Don't fall.
What I'm doing here is I'm going back over where all those staples were in the floor, and I'm just making sure that none of them broke or none of them got left behind that pulled through the carpet. So there were a few here and there. So I was out in the middle of the floor, I was pulling them up. I was able to use the pliers and pull them up. Along the edge, under that strip of carpet, I was actually hammering those bigger staples down. There weren't too many of them, but those, since they are covered anyway, that's just part of the slide. Those were hammered down for the most part because they were pretty big staples. So really what I'm doing here is I'm just cleaning up that edge. These staples were very tiny little staples, and they left small little holes in the vinyl. But that vinyl flooring, I guess, just kind of expands and you can't even notice them. Right here I'm cleaning up, scraping some really ground in dirt. And I think there had been a leak from the skylight above or the vent above, and over years, I think the dirt that just got mixed up with that carpet, mixed with being damp occasionally, just stuck to the floor. So that took some more elbow grease in cleaning that up. Overall, the floor ended up looking great. I can't believe that they ever put that carpet in there to begin with, because it's just so much nicer having that clean floor that you can sweep up, and you don't have to worry about spills or dirt and all of that. So if you ever are looking at restoring a camper, and if doing flooring, new flooring, is not possible or economical or anything like that, check around, start looking and seeing what is under some of that existing carpet, because older campers always have tons of carpet in them, and see if that doesn't help. Now, a lot of times that carpet does run under the door, like the walls up there. I got lucky this time that it didn't, that this piece had just been put in afterwards. But it makes such a difference. And I'm going to come back over
I gotta get down here low enough for the camera to pick me up. Guys, there are good deals to be had on these RVs that are sitting out there, the older ones. You just gotta be willing to put in the elbow grease to make them what they should be. And,
This took elbow grease, that's for sure.
and Michelle's got a sore elbow, so,
Yeah.
but it can be done. So, is this trailer perfect?
Nope.
No way near it, but
No way, shape, or how, but
we are making it where we can use it, function in it,
it'll be comfortable and clean.
and we'll have fun in it. So take a chance if you've got the ability to do a little bit of elbow grease.
Okay. There's the floor. I haven't got everything put up yet. I just finished, but so much better. So much better. Why they had that strip of carpet there, I don't know. Now this little edge, I'll get that carpet all cleaned up. That's a whole lot easier to get clean than that 3-foot strip. We'll get the bunks, we'll put the bench back together. The benches, they're almost put back together. We've got the trim, the side trims, plus some window coverings, they're off. Oh, it's just so much better.
I'm really happy with how this is coming out. And you guys be sure to catch these videos from when we first got it to how it is coming along now.
So much better.
Thank you all for watching and seeing how we dealt with this little bit of an eyesore and dirty carpet. And remember, it's not too hard for you guys to do too.
So much better.
Be blessed.